bit of a background for this event or podcast. It's gonna be a weekly podcast. Let me. I will unmute for them to know that I am talking. Let me check. So I think my co-hosts are here. They hear me now. I am looking at them. They're pretty much chilling. I think they're muted. Oh, they're not muted. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be a weekly segment. We're gonna try our best to come up with this every Friday. And if you'd like to be a guest, or if you'd like to contribute, we'll always be open. You can email me. I'll drop my email, or you can just chat me if you're on the Facebook live stream. So I'm joined with my two lovely co-hosts, Josh and Diero. Josh is a philo degree, philo graduate from UP Diliman, and if you want to find him, he's on Twitter at Joshua 8 Santos, while Diero is a psych grad student. Okay, let me show you their lovely faces. So let me transition, boys. Boys, I can't see you yet. Give me a few seconds. Smiling a lot, huh? You ready? You ready? Here it is. They see you.
Hey, what's up?
Hello. Hi, Mom. Hey,
Oh.
Kaylin.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Thanks for letting us use your stream, your channel.
Apparently, we're getting ads, so people can't really see the content
Oh.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
wait for
wow.
the ads. Let's wait
Ad
for the
time.
ads. Ad
Yeah.
time. Ad time. Yes, ad time.
Nice.
I'll-
You getting paid first episode?
Yeah, sure. You guys are getting paid, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I can't mute right now, chat, but they're not getting paid. Oh, I'm lowering the music. I think the ad time is done. It's just a minute, if I remember
Alright.
right. Yeah, again, like I said a while ago, this is going to be a weekly segment where we open up about our feelings. We're gonna give a platform to people that don't normally have a voice in this environment, especially now where people are in quarantine. They can't seek help, or they don't have avenues to seek help, or they simply don't feel comfortable seeking help from these conventional ways. Here, they can talk, but we're not necessarily giving you advice. We're just giving you a space to where you can express yourselves. So I think we can now move over to the more educated people in this Discord, because I am the least educated of all of us. I am not even a graduate. Have fun.
Sure.
Nice one,
thanks,
Diero.
Kate. Thanks, Kaylin. So, what are we doing here? Wait, first of all, I just want to bring up that we did not mean to wear red today. It's just a
Mhm.
happy coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Kaylin basically gave the gist of what we want the show to be about. So hopefully our guests will be comfortable enough here to share a part of their life stories, and hopefully that will inspire other people, those of you watching, to to realize that it's okay to talk about feelings and other things you might feel are hard to talk about. And we decided like to segue onto our first ever guest. Actually, we couldn't find anyone else. Just kidding. But just to kick things off,
Yeah.
we, Josh, my co-host, our co-host, wanted to be the first guest, and yes, because he has some stuff to share. He has a bunch of stuff on his mind.
Yeah.
So, Josh, how are you? How are you, man?
Not good, but not that bad either, I think.
Thanks for your honesty. Most people will just say, I'm okay. And if you say, I'm okay, okay, guess we're done.
Let's move on. We're moving on, guys.
Guess we're moving on. No, who's the next guest?
Yeah.
Want to talk to us about that?
Yeah.
Answer.
I don't know how to describe the feeling actually.
Mhm.
Maybe it's just the onset of ano ba? It's the relapse maybe, because I got off my meds like a week ago, and now I'm back on my
Yeah.
meds, so I have to like redo everything. Ano pala context. I'm diagnosed with clinical depression, so I have meds,
Mhm.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
The way my doctor describes it is that it's a resource for you to be able to do stuff like the demands of your life, right?
Hmm.
So
What's the resource?
the meds. So,
Okay.
for example, your
Right.
resources are uh, your skills, your, I guess, approach to life,
Yeah.
your
Or
mindset,
like a car to drive to work,
yeah,
so you
or a
can do
car to
work.
drive to
You need
work.
you need your meds to
Mm, you need your
function
meds to
well through
function
life.
properly. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Uh, what do you call this?
Functioning.
I
Uh,
actually have a question on that. In
yeah,
that regards, do you feel that there would be a time that you will not be reliant on medication?
yeah.
Oh,
I,
your
wa- I, wa-
doctor said.
I was on my way there, but then we had to stop, and
You
then now
prematurely
we
stop.
restart. Yeah.
Mm.
I see.
So I kind of fucked myself over by that, but then
Can
no.
we know why you decided to stop, or were you getting there?
No, no, no. I didn't decide to stop. The reason, at first, I thought the reason was just to prepare me to go abroad, so I don't have to bring meds sa
Yeah.
other country. But then the real reason was yung ano yun, the doctor's thing, reseta. I don't know the English of that.
Yeah. Receipt. The,
Receipt.
the RX
Prescription,
paper.
prescription.
Yeah,
Prescription.
prescription.
There
There
Oh
we
you go.
shit,
go.
I'm useful now.
The prescription that we
Mhm.
had expired,
Yeah.
so hindi na ako nakakuha ng meds for, yeah. So
Couldn't you just be prescribed again though?
yeah, but I haven't. The last time I met my doctor was 2019.
Oh, so he gives it in person.
Yeah,
Can't email it.
he gave it in person, and then now I met him again, like, not sure, yeah, a week ago. I met him
Uh
again
huh.
a week ago, and he gave me another prescription. He kind of got mad because I stopped the meds.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I can see why he.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos ayun, now we're back in it. I don't know if it's the brand of meds. That's why it's like
It's different.
It's actually
affecting.
different.
Yeah,
They didn't give you
yeah,
the same. Okay.
yeah. No. Usually, kasi we buy the meds from Mercury Drug, but
Mm-hmm.
this one was free from the psych
Oh,
uh,
that's
Mm,
interesting.
office
There's
itself.
free.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't
it's
know we did that. That's good.
it's
It's
free
good to
for
know.
2 weeks.
Oh, just
Like
for
Uh huh.
2 weeks.
15
Just for 2 weeks.
tablets. Yeah.
Do you think that would affect you moving forward? The brand of meds when you move
Yeah,
back
yeah.
into.
Because it's stronger. I feel na mas malakas tong ano, meds na to, and I don't have manic episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay. Does that mean it's more effective or?
I'm not sure. Like, it's more on down low yung ano ko, yung mood ko. Hindi siya
Mm,
yung previous meds ko is that I'm like up high. It's like I'm always high all the time.
yeah.
Like my if you compared like my energy a
Yeah.
month ago, my energy was super high.
Uh huh.
Now it's just it's mellowed down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's more of an indica than a sativa.
We're talking about uppers and downers. Let's
I just
go.
before you continue, I just want to know. You brought up that the reason you stopped was because you're planning a move abroad.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to happen soon, like sometime this year.
Supposedly after COVID, they're gonna send me to
Oh, where
Dubai,
where were you? Were you planning to go?
Abu Dhabi. They're gonna send me to Abu Dhabi, look for work.
Oh wow, Josh. How
But
do you feel
yeah,
about that though?
That's
Are
actually
you
big
for
money.
that plan?
Not even a
Big,
joke.
big money for sure. But how do you
yeah,
feel about that, Josh? We've never talked about this.
yeah. I mean, it's I like might as well while I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
Like the opportunities there, why not seize it?
Yeah, that's true. Dude,
Mhm.
that's big money. If you decide to come back, you'll come back with big money. Come
Bro, you're
on.
gonna be a rich prince when you come back
I'm
here.
gonna be an oiler.
Dude. Ganda.
Well,
All right, so Abu Dhabi. But anyway, so back on the no, um, so the brand. But now
it's
you
not.
started taking it
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Musta naman yun? How is it?
Uh,
Aside from it being like,
I don't know if it's the meds that's making my mood low or it's the meds that's keeping me afloat, right?
I get what you mean.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
is it the side effect that my mood is pretty low, my appetite is close to zero, or is the meds keeping me alive?
Yeah. Like if
You
you
know?
were on that old brand, would you be in the same situation? Because
No,
it might
no, no,
be
no. If I'm in the old brand, I don't think I'd feel
uh-huh.
this way because that means
Right.
hindi ako nag-stop at all, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, I guess that's something we'll cross in the future.
mhm.
We just have to wait for how you would react to switching over to your other meds, especially since it's only for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, ano ba? Aside from meds, what I've been doing, been excited for this thing. Excited and
Yeah.
nervous because
So fun.
I don't know
Yeah,
what to
it's
talk
fun.
about actually. Like, well, I do
Not,
know what to talk about, but
Yeah.
then I don't know if it's appropriate because I'd have to like involve some people, and I don't know if they want to be
Hmm.
involved
You
in
don't have to
the
name
story.
names.
you don't have to drop names.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Do you
drop
think there's a way
specific
Yeah,
details.
to make cuento without exposing anyone?
I
yeah,
mean,
there
if
is a
they're
way, but then if you know me, you know who they are, right?
Well, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
well, the thing is, with this kind of conversation, we are going to exempt those people from what you feel.
Mm,
It's how you are. It shouldn't exactly matter if they take this in a bad light because you're not trying to attack them
yeah,
at this
I'm not,
point.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to attack them at all.
you're just
That's why
trying to
I'm
expect how
worried.
you are.
That's that's why I'm worried if like they listen to this. Oh shit, this bitch is backstabbing me. What a fucking
Well, it's not really
you know.
backstabbing if it's a stream. You're quite front stabbing,
Yeah,
actually.
actually, you're basically telling them this is how I feel for what you did. I just didn't want
Yeah.
to tell you directly yet.
No, but
No,
well,
I want to be able to tell them directly.
Okay,
There's
then.
just no
it's up to you. But
opportunity.
yeah, I
Hmm.
personally I won't take it against whoever you bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Is it
I
me?
understand that this is how you feel,
It's me, isn't it?
Josh, diba? And I know that there are always two sides to the story. I'm sure our viewers can
Yeah,
agree with that. There are always two sides to the story. Sometimes more than two sides.
yeah.
So we'd like to just hear out your side. That's it. We won't really make any conclusions about those other people or anything like that. Diba? It's just an avenue where you
Mm,
could speak out, and we're here to listen.
mm, true, 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 true.
If it
Hmm.
sounds fair, go ahead. What's up?
Huh. I guess I can start with what I'm dealing with right now. Like, like I'm lost on how to approach it. It's the feeling of self-worth, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the core of all the things that I've been feeling. Like finding intrinsic self-worth. It's pretty deep, you know.
Mm.
Like, like,
Just like an episode of Dr. K that
yeah,
We're not
yeah,
referencing that. We don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
oh, we can't mention like other
Oh, we
creators.
can. It's just that we can't say that we exactly
Yeah,
took
I
inspiration.
mean,
No, yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Josh is
Mhm, yeah,
experiencing
yeah.
something similar to a guest I watched on a YouTube
yeah.
show. Do you want
So
to
like,
tell us though? Give us some context behind like you know
okay.
an example of that self worth
An
thing.
example of self-worth thing.
Spill
Do
the
you
tea,
believe
sis.
in intrinsic self-value?
Yeah.
Like what
Of
is it,
course.
right? What is intrinsic self-value? Intrinsic self-value would be something having worth for what it is, right? If, for
Yeah.
what it is in itself and not for
Mm.
something else. Intrinsic self-value.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that for other people. Like for my friends, I can see that you guys have intrinsic value. You guys are my friends. And then you are people that have, you're worth it because you're people, you know. it is what do you call that? I can easily see the intrinsic value for people other than me. For myself, I have to attach myself to something else. For example, what can I bring to this friendship for me to be worth the friendship, right? It's not just, oh, they're friends with me because
You're
um,
you.
I'm me,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
It's just I am valuable to this friendship because I can provide these things. I can I'm cool. I can be a shoulder to lean on, ganon, and other stuff. Or in other situations, I'm valuable because I'm smart. I'm valuable because I think in a certain way that other people won't be able to think that way. Or I can provide strategies. Siguro games na rin. I'm valuable because I can predict stuff. Like my game sense is on point, ganon.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see like my value. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not performing well, then my value is zero, right?
Is this actually why you also stopped playing Valorant for a bit?
Aside from me thinking na yun yung cause ng breakup ko with my almost 5 year relationship. I think that's why I, I stopped Valorant.
Okay.
Hmm. Interesting. Uh,
Hmm.
well, if I think about it, right,
Hmm.
I agree with you, and like I think about my friends, like you guys, and
Hmm.
if you're just there, I would see a lot of value in you. But yeah, you bring up a good point. When I look at myself, I do understand that, you know, the fact that I'm here, I'm a I have a life. It must have value, but I do kind of relate to what you said about how basically if I'm not useful, what's the point? Wi- And I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I haven't read up on the research behind this, but I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Na yeah, if if you're not doing anything, if you're just sitting around all day, you're gonna feel pretty useless, diba?
Hmm.
So maybe we're really just harder on ourselves because of that. But
Maybe.
hmm, but it's interesting that hmm, like your self worth is tied to what you what you have to offer. But isn't what you have to offer and the stuff you do also part of yourself, right?
Yeah, but then if you're just there, you're not really offering something, right? It's like you're just there.
Are you ever just there and not doing something? Aside from like when you're just
Mm.
sleeping, you know, or you're just literally standing still. But you get what I mean when you're amongst people, because I get that. You're talking also about sense of self worth,
In relation to other
related to
people.
other people.
Yeah,
Yeah. When you are with other people, are you ever just there? Aren't you always doing something? Even little,
sometimes,
diba? Little interactions, all that.
mm, I
Wouldn't you?
guess
Okay, you can continue.
in other situations, right? You're just there to listen. You're just and
There.
not being able
Mm-hmm.
to. Well, not being able to. It's not being able to. It's just you're just there. You're listening. Siguro presence mo is there. If they
Mm-hmm.
appreciate your presence, sure. But if
Do you
I
think
don't
people
know,
appreciate your presence?
I don't know.
You have no clue.
Unless they tell me that they do, then
I
maybe.
appreciate your presence
I
here
appreciate your
now.
presence. I was scared when you weren't coming by, like that 750.
Yeah, Kaylin didn't want to talk to just me for the
Yeah,
whole night. Um, hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, are you not able to tell when, or at least just
It's
assume na people have people can have fun while you're there too?
it's the think it goes into like mahirap mag-assume
Mhm,
kind of shit.
mhm.
Yeah.
Like it steps on that boundary, right? Like, or I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like false humility or some shit na, and they're just having fun because they're already having fun, and I don't bring anything to the
You feel
table.
like
I
you're a
think a lot of
non-factor in what's happening around.
yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
Like they feel like like they have fun with their friends, and then they feel like
Mm.
if I wasn't there, they'd probably still have the same level of fun. Or like what?
Mm.
Just to like just a personal example.
Go
On
lang.
days where I would be absent, like in high school, just for other people to
Mm.
know, I was barely absent in high school. I'd only be absent when I was really really sick.
Mm.
And those days I'd miss out in high school. The next day I'd hear from my closest friends now, oh, like this fun thing happened. Someone
Mm.
said this like funny side comment and all that, and they said, oh, if you were there, it would have been fun and all. But it makes me feel like, oh, but like you guys still had such a. Why
Mm.
did you
Mhm.
guys seem to have had such an extra fun day? The day I was specifically absent. That's interesting, and I also feel that with family gatherings and all.
Mm.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if it's just me, but apparently it's
It's
not just me.
not.
It's not just you, right? It's
Of course,
it's a
like,
very
Yeah.
interesting phenomenon that happens. What do you think about that, Killen? Ever experienced that?
oh, that's I've experienced that a lot. I like if we're going back to high school, I was barely in high school.
Yeah.
We were,
He's the exact opposite of what you
yeah,
were.
Uh huh. Why
and
were you barely in high school? How were you not kicked out?
I counted the days as to how many I could skip. So
So
I,
you're like a college student, but in
yeah,
high school,
except I was in high school.
counting your cuts.
Yeah,
Mm.
I felt like in high school I didn't really need to do anything, and I didn't really. I felt these things what you're feeling early on, where I felt that my presence wasn't really needed, so
Mm.
I took time for myself, more or less. That's how I felt when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So you'd be absent to intentionally take time for yourself.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, well,
Interesting.
that was that's very insightful of you at such a at a young age
Mm-hmm.
as a high schooler.
That's true.
It's good you realized that early on. I think. And it's good you still graduated. Good.
Dude, his deportment grade is like almost failing because of attendance.
Saktong-sakto lang, bro.
Pang college na yung
Yep, yep.
yung strategizing the cuts.
Yeah.
It's going back na to that to what Josh was saying. Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
interesting. We all like felt diba, similar
Mhm.
versions of that of what Josh was saying. Yeah, now that you heard like a bit of my personal experience, what Kalen said. Yeah, how do you think? What do you think you can do about that? Or how do you think you can? You think you can change how you think about it? Or
I'm not sure. Maybe with the help of a therapist, maybe.
yeah, which we are not.
Yeah,
This is
which
not
you are
therapy.
Which we are not.
This is
so
not
we have
therapy,
no
guys.
clue.
Oh, we dumb. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like a shift in mindset, maybe. But then, it's still there. And, I guess it's still part of the self value.
Hmm.
'Cause,
Okay,
like,
so like going back nga to the connection
Mm.
I was making na yourself is very closely tied to what you do. So if you say, diba, na
Mhm.
if I'm not doing anything, I'm worthless. But the truth is, diba, practically we're always doing something, especially when we're in the midst of, other company.
Mhm.
And an example you gave nga was listening and just presence. Uh I don't know. I don't know about other people, but I personally always appreciate your presence. You're always like a welcome presence. Especially now nga na, 'di ba? We barely get to see each
Mhm.
other in person. The fact that we get to talk once in a while online, even video chat like this, video call. Yeah, it's very much appreciated, and it's
Mm.
nice. It's helps me relax, and it makes things feel normal. For those of you that most of you don't know, Josh and I were roommates in college, and yeah, you're always it was always fun to have you around. I wonder if you really think that other people won't feel the same way about you.
I really do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, other people don't haven't told you that, hey Josh, it's great that you're here, or I appreciate your
It's more
presence.
of, I don't know actually. I just feel like ito yung siguro the opposite side of assuming that you're welcome. It's
You're
assuming that you're
assuming
not
you're not
welcome.
welcome.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
It's like that meme, like
yeah,
like that sad meme na my friends all probably just don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Like they just
that
all pretending.
Just
you're all pretending. I think that's a fear we've all had. What do you say, chat? But yeah, like, I personally, I think about it once in a while. Even until
Yeah,
now, even with some of my closest friends, once in a while, I'll just think, what if, right? Like,
what if deep down they just don't like you? They're just
they
tolerating
just
your
yeah, what
presence.
if they're just tolerating?
they're just nice, and
Yeah.
that and because they're nice, they're just tolerating you.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think we could all feel
At one
that
point, I'm
to a
pretty
certain
sure
extent.
anyone has felt that towards even their closest friends. But
Yeah, even to their family, maybe.
oh,
I'm sure,
I think
but
family
more
would be
family.
more
Yeah,
common too.
actually, yeah.
Mm.
I have a lot to say about that, but that's for next time.
Oh,
Um,
episode 2, it's Diero's turn.
episode 2, May. Wala
Oh.
nang magtutune in. Anyway, um, hmm. What do you think about the idea of? How do you feel about the idea of asking your friends straight up?
Mm, I mean, it's not that I haven't considered it. It's just,
Wait, are there specific people that you're really worried about?
Don't drop
Or are
it.
you like, are you seriously
uh,
worried about all your friends? Literally, all your friends are think that way.
siguro like the old ones. I'm pretty fine with like the ones I've been through certain situations
Well,
with.
that's good. At least
Yeah.
you have some, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Diero, I
or
think your mic got hit and you're having some static.
static.
Oh, until now.
Yep.
Oh boy. Wait. Let me see. Hello, hello.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Better.
good now.
Alright. Let me know if I
Mm.
adjusted the gain on it. Okay. Um.
Yeah, I guess on the newer ones, I guess.
Wait. So before we jump into that, would you think that it's those thoughts about the newer friends that are preoccupying your mind? And you. That's what's making you feel that way about your friends in general.
Mm, I can't specifically say.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes the old friends then, but more often the new ones,
All
because
right.
the new friends that I've made may not like know what you guys know,
Mm-hmm.
like how I am, ganon.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of worried.
Read about.
I guess we talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the the friendship that I assume, yeah, there's the word assume. Assume is deep is not that deep, you know.
Oh yeah. We have talked about this
Mm-hmm.
previously in real life
Yeah,
as friends. Do you
like
want to give the gist of it for our viewers?
it's it's like I'm forcing myself in the situation, you
In
know.
their situation?
Yeah. It feels like if things go on naturally, right? There will come a time where wala na. Like I'll be forgotten. Like the friendship we've made won't stand the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos to counteract that, I try to be there, I try to be present. But at the same time it feels taxing. Like I
Like
don't
you're
know.
overextending now.
Yeah,
Mm.
parang ganun. Na at some point I feel like may boundaries na ako no overstep. I'm offending people with how I am, ganun. So I
like
it
in an
feels.
attempt to like show them that
You're
side of you. So
comfortable, yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
you could strengthen that bond. It's kind of
Mm,
doing. You feel like it's doing the opposite, having the
yeah,
opposite effect.
Maybe it's just too soon, that's what you feel, or maybe it's just not gonna happen.
it feels like
Incompatible personalities.
it's
Hmm.
incompatible.
I can relate so hard with that. Very. Yeah, we've talked about this. I kind
Yeah,
of
I
mentioned
think a
my.
friend of mine mentioned, nah, it's not just people that you find relationships with that you need to find compatibility. It's also friends, and that made me think, na, oh nga, no, maybe they're just
Yeah,
not the friends for me. But then I don't want to think about, nah, they're not the friends for me because they're cool people, you know.
yeah. There are a lot of cool people, but I get that though. Like I've
I
met
guess
so many cool people in my
yung
life.
you can't
uh,
be friends with anyone, whatever, but everyone. But
uh-huh.
I don't know if I can like,
Just accept that.
yeah, I can. I don't want to accept that.
Just label that as like, okay, not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe for ano, siguro if actually hindi rin eh talagang
You really want to try that a friendship at any level would be there. Is that what you're trying to say?
I think there's a specific level Josh wants, not just any level.
it's not a specific level per se. It's like it fluctuates.
Mm. It's
Like
inconsistent.
it's inconsistent. Like sometimes we're close, sometimes we're
Oh,
at arm's length,
so you
ganon.
think they give like mixed signals? Are they giving out mixed signals?
Parang
Ganun ba?
parang parang ganon. But
But
then I don't know how to interpret
yeah,
it,
that's
right?
interesting because you know how usually mixed signals is usually associated with like romantic
Mm-hmm.
relationships,
Mm,
but then there's mixed signals then with friendships, and yeah,
mm,
I think that's a real thing.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
mm,
mixed signals, but with platonic in a platonic way.
mm.
Wala, people can be malabo eh. And anyone can.
Especially now that the
Sa
thinking your new
quarantine.
friends are online.
No, yeah, and yeah, especially yeah, it's interesting. Kalen brought up nga the online aspect of it. Maybe nga, it's just more difficult to. Well, all the social cues and
Mm-hmm.
non-verbal cues are absent online, so
Mm,
it could be na there's yeah, both parties aren't able to communicate non-verbally those things they usually do unconsciously, and they're not able to pick up then those things, those cues, and I think that just leaves a big gap. Then maybe that's why it's hard for new friends to get to know the real you, and you to like
mhm.
to communicate that in a smooth manner because nga, it's online. Maybe it just doesn't work well online. What do you think about that,
And it's
Josh?
not that we're saying that online friends aren't real friends. It's just that it's
Yeah,
harder. It's just
it's harder.
harder.
It's
Yeah, I agree. I agree that it's harder. Hmm. I guess I don't know actually. I don't know how
yeah,
to
because
think
these
about
new
that.
friends, right, Josh? Most of your like convos with them have been online. You weren't really close to them in
Mm.
pre-COVID times.
Mm. True.
Yeah, that's an interesting ano rin, coincidence or ba? Another
Mm.
interesting thing that friendship has is it was built mostly online. Could be that too.
Could be. Could be. Like
Honestly,
in my head, like I don't want to compare friend groups right now, but damn.
yeah.
Uh,
But ganun talaga. I mean,
you can't
No, no, no,
not
no.
compare though.
Like
You have
yeah, I
okay.
can't not compare, but then for example, that's the other friend group, right? But this recent friend group is like, damn, we clicked. Like,
oh,
what
okay,
the
yeah.
fuck?
You've told me about that other friend group.
I don't get these stories.
Oh, because this one is the friend group of our mutual friend, the artist.
The
You get
I
what
artist,
love
I'm
that. I love
saying?
that movie, The Artist, black and white movie.
we're not allowed to
The
say the name.
I don't want to say
Okay,
names.
okay. But I know. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
The artist.
Are you in
Yeah.
chat? Or you're not?
Rico Blanco.
Yep.
You've been
But
called out.
I don't know. I don't know if
Unique
she's
Salonga. Josh is talking about you.
there.
Okay. Um.
Like her friend group, I was able to click with like super ano.
uh,
Natatakot pa nga yung isang person dun na like that I'm judging them because they're so crackhead. Pero like no, I actually felt like at home.
Okay. So in that case, diba, not to compare two friend groups, but they have both been established online, right?
Yeah.
Maybe what could be the difference, right? Probably at that point, I would say it's personality differences.
Mm. Could be.
Basically yun, iba yung trip, iba yung vibe, iba yung, diba? All that.
Mm-hmm.
The way the groups work also, that's different. I'll
An-
just use the term personality
Mhm.
to describe all
Another
that.
thing that, since you mentioned whose group and what group it is, I can infer that they are more comfortable and efficient and good at interacting online. So there's also that.
Mhm. They have experience.
Yes,
with
they're experienced with that.
relationship online.
Wait, are they also like closer to your age? To our age?
Mixed eh.
Mixed talaga. I see.
Someone's
Because,
younger,
right?
someone's older.
Pero that the first the first friend group, the one you feel like you aren't as close to.
I think they're all younger. No,
They're
no, no.
they're right.
Majority.
Basically, all of them are younger by a few years. Could be also the age gap. Honestly, a few years, even 4 years at least.
4 years is a big age gap.
Yeah, and some of them are the age gaps even bigger, right? And
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, it'd be different. It'd be really different. It's very related to like what we've been studying in dev psych theory, but I'll spare all the But
Dev
basically, yun, like different people that grew up in different generations, just
Mhm.
from that, they can grow up differently. Even if they grow up in same example, they're both like same social
Same
economic
environment,
class.
same
Mhm.
social.
But yeah, but just the fact that they grew up in different generations, there could have been global events that happened in those, different global events that happened that affected
Mhm.
them differently. For example like with COVID, the what COVID happening now is affecting us at what, let's say 25ish, but it's affecting them at
Mm.
closer to 20ish, and that's gonna, like, a pandemic will affect a 20-year-old and a 25-year-old differently. That 5 years makes a difference.
Like, not to
So,
hijack the conversation, but
yeah.
imagine in my situation, I'm 25. I'm back in school. I'm back in my college years.
Mhm.
And I'm interacting with people that are 18, 22, 21.
Right.
Yeah. And I feel the difference. It's large and that it's significant. And especially now during COVID, how I don't think students now are able to cope with this kind of situation. And like me, with my experience, I am more active. I'm more able to do things like this. And
Mhm.
it just shows that the age gap really affects people and how you perceive things.
True.
Could
I
be.
guess it makes sense.
That makes sense, right? Yeah, it's making sense to me too. Like, oh, I don't know.
So we just chalk it up to age.
No,
No,
just,
no, it's multiple multiple angles and factors.
right?
That's one
And
of the
just, like,
factors.
Yeah.
also, like, we acknowledged and you're one of the factors, but I guess I find it hard to believe that you alone, like, yeah, like, you alone of dictates if the friendship's gonna be successful or not, right?
Mm,
Diba?
true.
That doesn't sound so reasonable, diba? And like, if you're gonna think nga na what's this? Na if you think that you don't have a impact in the friend group, why would you think na you'd have an impact that would affect how, diba, how a whole group would interact with you?
Mm.
Did that make sense?
Like how if you think that you don't have effect positively, if you don't have a positive effect, why do you think you'd have a negative effect? That's
Yes, that's a good way.
Mhm.
To put it. Something like that. That's just another way to look at it. But I'd like to think you have a positive effect. I mean, that's what from my personal experience knowing you.
Mm.
Um, we as people can also affect other people negatively. It happens. It's just like The Sims, right? Sometimes
And then they go.
green plus, sometimes red minus. That happens to all of us, even with our best friends. But I doubt that just the plus and minuses that you you cause on other people would explain this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Like what Kalen said, I feel like it's just a multitude of factors. Then talaga, that makes more sense to me.
True.
There are greater forces at work.
Greater forces to work. Oh no.
More mysterious forces out there.
The invisible hand.
The
The invisible hand of the mark. Oh no.
The
Oh no.
the, the invisible. What's like a invisible hand but for friendship? The invisible akbay. I don't know. Anyway,
huh.
yeah. What do you think about that? About that? I don't know. About that thought.
About the whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it still hard to believe for you?
it
Like,
it
no,
kind of
it's me.
it kind of makes sense because it will be unfair for me to take all the blame as well, right?
All the responsibility, right?
Yeah, all the
Well, we're not
responsibility
that
for.
powerful as people.
Yeah, it's not like I'm like the protagonist of the world or some shit.
Diba?
Yeah, it's a two-way street, and I
Mhm.
guess yeah, it makes sense.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. If it makes sense, does it ease your worries a bit?
Hmm?
Does it ease your worries a bit? Like your worry na it's you. Does it ease that a bit?
A tiny bit, not really like
Tiny bit, still tiny bit. As your friend, that's good to hear.
yeah.
But with that said, right? Like you, whether or not it makes sense to you,
Mm.
where do you go from here with regards to those friends? Because it seems like you want to, diba? You want to figure out something out. Otherwise, it wouldn't be
Mm,
bothering you.
not sure. Maybe I'm longing for what it used to be, but then again, with what happened, I don't know if that's still possible, right? Because some things happened.
That yeah, even if they say we're all good and all, like
Mm.
it's not the same, man.
Hmm.
It's like you can't play your first night in Minecraft twice, diba?
Yeah.
There's always going to be that knowledge, even if it's a different seed, diba? It's a totally different world and all. If regardless of where you spawn sa second try mo, sa second game mo, you'll still know
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You'll still know that you have to chop down the tree agad and
Mm-hmm.
look for coal agad.
Mm-hmm.
Same
That's
thing with,
true.
even if you say, okay, reset tayo, you can't totally reset unless you really just mess up with your mind or so, remove the memory. You can't do that.
True.
It's hard, yeah.
Hard situation to be in.
It's a hard situation, dude. I feel like I'm in a like there's a time where I've also wanted to get closer to a group of people,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess I took a different path than you, and I just accepted nga na, maybe I could still try, but I felt like maybe we're just too different to for things to go smoother with lesser effort. And I realized, then I'll just stick with my current friends, and I was okay with it. But that was me personally.
Mm.
But it's totally valid if you still wanna if you still wanna be friends with
Yeah.
those people. Totally valid. I
Yeah.
guess it just goes to it boils down na lang to the expectations, like moving forward, like your expectations,
Mm.
managing your expectations of what's possible, what what you can
Mm-hmm.
handle. If you
Mm.
still want them, if you still want to show the real Josh through these online hangouts, right? And if you'll
I
be able to
still
deal with
try. I don't know if that was the real me or that was the meds up me. Like
That's
sometimes,
another thing. That's another layer.
yeah,
Well, shit. Well, yeah, that's interesting.
yeah.
But what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Like with the old meds, I feel so hyper. Like I feel so extroverted.
With the old meds, did you
Yeah.
feel this way about your friends? About those friends?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Didn't really sense it on the old meds.
I did it. I think I did. Like there's still parts of it, but it's not as prominent as it
Yeah.
is.
It's more like you could still say, oh, but yeah,
Yeah. Like.
this could still work.
Mm-hmm.
You get along. Gets.
Mm-hmm. Like it
But
was
mm,
super positive. Like
yeah.
my mindset was, hindi sige, kaya pa. Tapos may opportunities that would arise that would like disprove my negative thinking, and then there would be also times na it would prove my negative thinking. You know.
Do you think, yeah, so do you think also, so actually, we started talking about your meds, but you haven't brought it up as a possible reason, right?
Mm.
So full goes full circle at this point. Now, do you think it's the meds then that's making you feel this way about your friends?
No, I don't think so. Because the meds siguro affect the
How you reacted?
affect the way I interact, but not really
How you
The
feel
situation.
towards them?
how I feel.
Yeah,
Mm.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like I don't maybe how they feel toward me because I was fucking hyper as fuck, right? But then
Let's go.
It's
yeah,
fucking cool.
but then I don't know. Like compared the to the ones I'm taking now, it's just so different. Feels so heavy.
Have you brought that up with your doctor?
I haven't met him yet. I'll meet
Are you
him in like
are you
next week.
gonna Are you gonna switch to your old meds after the 2 weeks is up? The free
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah.
Okay, good. When does the
Cheaper.
2 weeks end?
Next Friday.
Next
Oh,
Friday.
dang. You should update me. Update us. Let us know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Eh, I hope it works out better.
May trigger warning thoughts nga ako, pero next time na.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
the S word.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's all about the time. Yeah,
Actually, some
way beyond the pay grade.
we haven't really touched also on I think what you originally wanted to talk about. We've been
Which
veering
is
on and off for and then giving our insights. So I don't know
Mm.
if there's something else that you want to bring up.
I'm fine with how the flow is going. Like it's just conversation.
Like you're okay that it went it swerved towards more about your friend, that relationship aspect. Yeah, because I'm sure there's more that's going on in your life,
Yeah.
obviously.
Like I don't wanna like commandeer the conversation. Na, hindi, dito tayo mag-uusap. I just want it to
Pwede
flow
naman.
regularly.
It's your show
The
naman eh.
thing is also that giving you the avenue to talk about what you
Yeah.
want. So
Yeah.
you can actually just steer where you want us to go,
Yeah.
where you want this conversation to go.
That's the FU I want. How about this? Right?
No. I don't think that's my personality.
All right. But if you want to bring it up now, because we kind of closed the book on that other thing,
Yeah.
unless you still have other stuff to say about that.
What did I want to talk about originally? Did you have notes, Caleb?
No, I was interacting with chat while listening, so I don't
Oh.
have notes.
Well, because at first I asked you how you're doing, then you brought up your meds, and then how
Mm.
yeah, how you're how these meds are
I guess
going.
it's not just meds. Eh.
Yeah,
I'll
syempre.
try, I'll try to be as vague as possible with it.
Mhm.
There's something significant happening, and the weight is killing me.
That's super vague, nga, dude. You did it.
You got it. Point
That is
achieved.
big. No knowledge has entered my mind.
The thing is, when
with
you
that.
say something like that, we can't really reply to it.
Like, I guess it's more of the weight.
Of what?
No, not bigat. Like weight hintay.
Oh,
Like,
hintay.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not-
We're going somewhere now. Keep going.
yeah, like I guess it's also the first time of me doing it, but then
It's the romantic thing.
you can say that.
Okay.
See?
It's I don't know. Like at this point, I just want it to be over.
The wait,
Yeah, like
regardless of the
Of the
outcome.
outcome, yeah.
regardless of the outcome. Yeah.
How long have you been waiting?
You
That's
answer
how you're
questions.
looking at it.
Mm, to be honest, not that long. But time moves slower when you're waiting for something.
Oh, that's true.
Like I don't wanna like talk about it in like a really public space because
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We understand. Of course.
maybe in a more private space, maybe.
We can move forward from this conversation to another if you want to.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
change the topic.
Yep.
that's something that's really bothering me right now,
The wait.
and it's more of siguro friendships na rin, like trusting. Because there was something that struck like my view of things. Like a friend said na like once an idea enters your head, you can't stop thinking about it, right?
I've seen Inception. Yep.
Like what if they're lying? Ganun. What if they're lying?
I've seen Deception. Yeah.
How long are you doing this bit?
like
Sorry.
like in my head, I don't want to consider that they are lying. Because if we are making a relationship, like friendship, I don't want to like build it with the foundation already na nagsinungaling na siya sa akin. Alam mo yun?
You think you're suspecting that person of lying to you about something?
No, I'm not suspecting at all. It's just that there was an idea brought up in a previous
That it's
conversation.
possible that she's lying.
Okay.
That they're lying. I don't want to be specific if it's a he or she.
Okay.
Lying about what? Can you give a general idea of what they could be lying about?
Hmm. Would it be different if you know the specifics?
I'm just curious, but
Like,
you won't tell the whole story anyway, so I won't really be able to give input. But
I know. But I'm trying to be as vague as possible then kasi I don't want like I don't want additional pressure on behalf of the other person or other
the other
people.
person watching,
I don't know. Other people. Is it just
Right.
one person or is just like other people, right? I don't want additional pressure on the people involved.
yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's the difficult thing lang about this kind of format when
Yeah.
you want to bring up feelings and personal events that involve other people you don't
Because
want.
it would be unfair for them. Like, I have this platform
Mm.
to talk about what I feel.
Let's invite all of them.
I mean,
Well,
you can actually.
No.
You could. You could.
Like, if someone wants to tell me something, I'd rather hear it from them. I don't want to hear it
Okay.
from a show.
face.
I don't want to hear it from a show, dude.
Oh,
Right?
we're gonna. What if we make it like that show that Dr. Phil
Maury.
does? Maury. Oh god.
Dr. Phil or
Yeah.
Maury or
Yeah.
Jerry.
We're gonna make
Jerry
you confront each other.
Jerry Springer.
Jerry
Oh,
Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, like
Magsasabunutan online. Ah!
at this point, I just want them to be
You want to be
relaxed.
sure of your feelings towards this and the basis of your feelings, right?
I think I'm sure of my feelings. Not sure of how they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If this is still about, because I didn't follow conversation too well. If this is still about the waiting,
Mm.
the thing is with responses,
Mm.
non-response is a response.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
That's true.
But then if it's a non-response, how do I go about it, right? Do I just end the friendship there?
Not necessarily.
About it you would be inclined to end the friendship if if things are not reciprocated, ba?
No, it's like if they're not, ano ba? Do I just steer the conversation somewhere else? Maybe they're uncomfortable with it being brought up. So, like, do I move the conversation somewhere?
Right now, our convo.
Parang
Mhm.
ganun.
You don't want to talk about it, dude. If you're not
Just
comfortable
move.
talking
Just
about
move forward. We'll
No,
put a
no,
pin
no,
on
no,
it.
no, no, no. That's what I'm like deciding on.
it. Mm.
Kasi if the non-response is also a response, right? Then
Yeah.
what's my next move? If yun na nga yung response na non-response, do I like try to make another conversation? Do I wait until they make a conversation, or do I?
Did you ask them a question and you're waiting for their
I answer the question.
and you're just waiting for
Them to reply.
for the
Yeah.
reply? Was the question related to feelings towards someone?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. So you're just wait. Okay. Now yeah, it makes sense. Thanks for that context. Okay.
If it
I get
makes
what
sense
you
for
mean.
you, damn it, then it makes sense for everyone else.
I don't know. Maybe else.
Well, we still don't know who it is. It's okay.
My calculations, figure it out. But it makes sense now when you said that. Yeah, like Kaylin said, a non-response is also a response, and it very much applies to that kind of situation.
Mm.
So it's waiting, no? So it's so you're
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
it's like
I'm okay with any answer. I just
You just
want
want
an
it to
answer.
be, yeah.
Yeah, it's
but
only
then
fair.
You
but
want
then
it to
if
be
it's
definitive.
but then if it's like the no answer to be the answer, then how do I go forward?
I hope you get an answer, even if it's diba, not the one you were hoping for. It would always
At
be
this
nice to have
point,
an answer.
at this point, I'm not hoping for anything at all. I just want them to answer.
Yeah, answer would still be so much better than no answer at all. So I hope they're able to answer soon, so you're not left hanging. Because I
Just
wouldn't do that to anyone. I I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Uh,
I'm not painting them in a bad picture. Damn.
me
Like,
too.
No.
I'm just saying, if I were in your position, if I were in their position, I wouldn't. I would want to at least
Maybe they're
give
just
myself
having a
that.
hard time, you know.
yeah. I'm trying to understand what's happening with
I'm just saying, like,
whatever.
I just hope you do get an answer at the end of the day. Like
Mm,
sometime soon.
soon, TM.
Student TM.
Yeah, I guess I don't know
Yeah.
that like
That's-
lifted a bit of the weight in my heart. 'Cause
Talking
I-
about it.
Yeah, because I didn't really want to talk about it, but then I have to talk about it,
I'm glad you
Yeah,
brought it up.
because
Diba?
again, I'm concerned with all the parties involved. I don't want them to be painted in a picture that's
Yeah.
not.
Nope, I have not painted any pictures. Not even holding a brush at this point. To the canvas of my perspective on other people, but
alright.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'm just glad that, like, again, this is your
Mhm.
time, your avenue, your opportunity to get things
Mm.
off your chest. And at the end of the day, it helped you even just a little. So I'm glad.
And hopefully if they do watch this, like they don't take offense.
If
'Cause
you're watching this, I'm already dead.
I really don't I really don't mean to take offense. It's just that I need to get it off my chest. It's just it so happens na ito yung platform na naging.
Mm.
So I guess I apologize na ito yung platform na naging like
But
way
also
for me
don't
to say
worry,
it.
you're still so
Mhm.
vague. I
In
don't really know what's going
if you
on,
want
dude.
reassurance, because I know you have, now that you've expressed that you have feelings that you're uncertain with a lot of things, you're not sure, you don't want to assume. I will tell you right now that with how you presented them, you're
Oh.
fine. It was big enough. It wasn't in any way attacking someone. You weren't painting them in a bad light. You were expressing
Yeah,
yourself. Yeah.
was it? Yeah, you aren't really being biased. You're just really talking. You're being so objective. Like this is what happened. That would
Mm-hmm.
happen, and then you're just saying, it sucks to be in this waiting situation, and that's a that valid. That's a valid thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to
No one,
hear.
diba? No one would want to be in the same situation din naman na where they're waiting, but it doesn't mean you're taking it against the person who's making you wait. Because we also get na
Mm.
sometimes you can't give an answer right away. They're
Mm.
also being careful. Everyone wants to. I'd like to think both parties wanna go about this as carefully and as responsibly as they can. So maybe
Mm.
it'll just take more time, even if it sucks,
Mm.
diba? So we can relate to that, and really, it's
Yeah.
just a very human thing to happen. It happens.
It's,
It happens.
yeah. That deep sigh is just getting that thing off my chest. Feels
Mm.
okay.
Is there anything else you want
Mm.
to talk about, express?
Uh,
Josh is
He looks more
reaching the
relaxed than a while ago.
he's
mm.
reaching enlightenment.
Nirvana.
Nirvana. We're getting to Nirvana.
Someone call Abraham Maslow. Yes, we found one. We found one, boys.
We found enlightenment. All right. All right.
Mr. Maslow, we found one.
He finishes hierarchy. Let's go.
um, but yeah, like what Kalen said, you do look. It does look like you physically got something off your
Yeah. Like,
Dude, it feels different, man. Like when I have something that's troubling my mind and my heart, it affects me physically. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like if my heart is being broken into pieces, like I feel it in my chest and I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm. I hate that feeling.
yeah,
Pit in your stomach.
physical manifestations of grief and anxiety.
yeah, exactly.
I'm glad to hear that, us two bozos were able to actually it was also mostly you because you're the one who talked
Yeah.
about it, diba? You're the one who trusted us enough to just
Yeah.
you're the one comfortable enough to talk about it, and you're the one that got it off your chest. So
Mm-hmm.
good for you, Josh.
That
I'm
is
glad.
brave.
Yeah, those are some excellent
Bravery
baby
or
steps.
stupidity.
No, no, that's brave. Because a lot of people
It's brave.
now just can't express themselves because they're scared of judgment. And I know
Yeah.
you specifically, you expressed that you were tiptoeing over topics because you didn't want to you didn't want to paint someone this way, or you didn't want to make yourself
Yeah.
seem there.
Being so
Yeah.
considerate of the other people, which is right. But I'm glad you're also,
Mm,
thinking about yourself.
yeah.
Diba?
Well, I'm considerate because I care about them a lot. I mean, I wouldn't be in a
course.
situation where the feelings are big if I don't care about them.
Care about them.
Yeah,
Diba?
yeah.
If you didn't care about them at all, it wouldn't really bother you.
Mm,
And if you didn't care about yourself, you wouldn't have talked about it then.
Mm-hmm.
You know why you care about yourself? I think it's because you see your own self worth.
Mm,
That's
maybe.
how it looks to me. Why do you care about yourself, pa? Well, you're worthy to be cared about, even by yourself.
Dude, you're gonna make me
Mm.
cry. Why do you say things like that?
Okay, that was for $100. So
Stop, 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 stop.
just good.
Yeah.
Uh,
What is this on my chest?
Koya pa extend.
Actually, that was like the biggest part, and I'm relieved that I got it off.
That's great, man. Great to hear. Oh,
We've been
while
talking
while
for an
Josh
hour.
while
Hmm?
Josh is reaching slowly its way towards Nirvana.
Hmm.
Okay, chat. Anyone ever be sad ever in their life?
Just don't. No, no, no.
Just kidding. Don't answer me. I'm not allowed to talk to you guys. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know if we want to also address chat. Because I've been
Mhm.
talking to them through the chat box, but not really.
Mhm.
I've been reading what
Yeah,
they've been
just
saying. Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah, it's fine.
mean,
I'm just doing what I see streamers do on the YouTubes. You know, like I don't know how to do this thing. Hey, what's up, Pog?
What's up, Pog?
Pog. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if that's it for me, because honestly, I just came in here like not expecting anything, but you know.
Me too, dude. I
Didn't we rehearse this for like 5 hours?
yeah,
No, he
that's
didn't. Like,
that's fine.
Um,
oh,
we're just kidding. We're just kidding. We like we were all even late.
yeah.
We were all together
Yeah.
on the Discord call at 8:05.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Uh,
busy. Everyone's busy.
I just want to share to those viewers now. I'm proud to say I got my first dose of the vaccine.
They vaccinated.
Yep, getting my second dose end of the month. I mean, technically next month. It's not yet it is the
Yeah.
end of the month today, so next month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So hopefully you can register to your local barangay. I'm sure all barangays in Metro Manila have like a
What vaccine
vaccine.
did you get?
I got Sinovac.
Hmm.
Better than nothing.
Yep. Yep. Of course. Of course.
I'll be
Yep.
here next week. You'll see. If
I'm
you're watching this, I'm
dead.
dead. Uh, Any vaccine's better than no vaccine. It's fine. The only side
True,
effect
true.
I experienced today was hunger because I had to skip because it took long. I had to skip lunch and I had to work right after.
That
So my
wasn't
next
even a
meal
side
was
effect of a vaccine.
not, yeah, it's not even the actual. It's the side effect of waiting for the vaccine. That's the only thing I felt. So I ate my last meal talaga was just a few minutes before this started.
Damn.
I didn't think I would have the energy for this, but I think it went well, man. I'm so happy that the three of us were able
Yeah.
to help Josh even a little. Dang,
Yeah.
like even just us listening, diba? Like what
Mm-hmm.
Josh said. To go back to what Josh
Mm.
said, our listening and our presence helped.
That's
You
what
didn't
I
really
did
give
most of the
advice,
time.
Damn.
right?
Using my words against me.
Yep.
You
Yep. Yep.
know,
It went full circle.
the pen is mightier than the sword.
I'm gonna stab you with a pen.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Well, just a. I don't know if it's okay to talk about it now, but it's a good first episode. Personally,
Yeah.
wow. I
Yeah.
got
Like,
to learn something about Josh, someone who I've known since grade school, and this is fun. Like it wasn't. It get heavy, but it's just it's nice that we ended on a nice note, on a
Mm-hmm.
high.
yeah.
W- Anything else you want to say, Josh? Or do we say like our final words? Are we winding down now? I
I
don't know.
mean, I'm not sure actually. Like, does chat want to talk about something? Like, do they have a topic that they want to talk about?
Chat, do you have a
Because
question?
technically, we still
Anything?
have like 30 minutes, right? We allotted 2 hours of this.
More or less.
But if
First
we're
stream, why
ending
not?
early, I mean, yeah, I mean, that was good. That was good talk.
I'm glad to hear that, Josh.
Hopefully, like, people who could relate got something out of it.
Here.
If you actually look at chat, we have someone that's saying things about their life. I just don't want to speak for them exactly.
Yeah.
So if
Why
you're
can't?
on the
Is it like direct? Only you can see it.
you can see it if you're on the stream.
Oh,
If you're
I
on
am on the.
Twitch.
I can only see one thing. Yung maybe they're like in the same position as Josh. They aren't sure that
Oh,
they're feeling. That's the only thing I can see. I can read.
oh,
I
I think
can't.
you got disconnected from chat.
Oh,
So
points.
yeah.
That's fine. But anyway, so what were you saying? Sorry. So did someone say something? Someone from chat. So, are they talking?
Um. Okay. Here, I'll address him specifically. Zapis, I don't want to um be the one to speak for you. If I know that I know that I know your situation, but for Diero and Josh and me to accurately like understand everything that you're going through, it would be best that you repeat what you said to me in the DMs and on chat and everything. If you really want to talk about it on stream, especially that's on stream, think about that as well. That you're in an open space on the internet and anyone can view this.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Even me.
Leaving me.
Don't
If
okay.
you're watching this,
Stop.
I'm already
Is that our new title? I'm already dead.
watching this. I'm already dead. Uh, are people chatting now? I really can't see
No,
anything.
now
I just.
now we don't have chat. Now we don't have chat.
I'm gonna try to send a message. Hmm. Yeah, I see one. Tofel sending hugs.
Thank
Oh,
you,
it's
thank you,
from Feniners.
thank you, thank you.
Hugs then, Josh. When's the last time you hugged, dude?
Oh no, man.
You know, I haven't. I haven't. The only thing I've been hugging was our dog, our puppy. So
The
I'm
only,
always.
only thing I've been hugging is my pillow, dog.
Don't you have a dog in your house? You have a dog, right?
Yeah, you
Ako?
do, right?
Ako, wala na. They moved out.
Oh, oh man,
Oh, that sucks.
Out.
it's nice to have a dog to hug, man. Grabe. Have
Mm.
nothing else. And he's so small. He's like a French bulldog, so he's tiny. So pero pwede na.
I'm gonna
I
get
want
my
a
dog
big
for a dog break.
dog. He was cheering out earlier, but I shoot him. I was like,
Damn.
have a show. I'll hug you later.
Yeah.
I'm really thirsty. I gotta bring up the water later.
That is
Nice talk, Josh. Grabe.
good.
Nice talk. I hope other people are able to get something for that. I hope it
Yeah.
helps you, think about your feelings more, or just your life. Sometimes self-reflection is good once in a while. It's not too
Mhm.
much, Too much of anything it can't be good.
Yeah.
But if there are certain things if you're in your life that you've been putting off thinking about, yeah, why don't you just if you find time to just sit with your thoughts, that
Mm-hmm.
helps.
That
Well,
would
actually,
definitely help.
has work
No,
been helping you with that feeling of idleness?
Work.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You started working.
Yeah. But then the thing that sucks about work is that the
Oh yeah,
workload is
yeah.
fucking abysmal, dog. Like,
What does abysmal mean there? Like on
it's so
content?
ang konti, man. Tapos, because I get paid hourly.
That's what
So,
abysmal means.
so,
Uh,
uh, what do you call this? So if I get
cute.
paid hourly, that means I'm incentivized to work slower. but I work
Yeah,
really fast. So,
dude, it should be output based.
ang hirap din kasi pag i-output base mo eh. Kasi kung output based siya, ano to? Yun nahihirapan kasi mag-delegate ng task yung team leader namin. Because what he does is, the boss asks him to do something. If he can't do it, he has to YouTube to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, so on the fly, he's learning how to do shit while doing shit. So while on his way to learning that thing, he has to assign stuff and he has to check stuff, and he has a team to do that as well.
Yeah,
So I don't know where the clog is coming from, but ayun, ang tagal. Like
that's
kanina,
not. Yeah,
I only did like 4 things for 6 hours.
because you're done and you're done na.
Yeah, I'm done na.
That's the thing, long. That's I guess one of the.
Yeah. And yeah, it does help with the feeling of stagnating. Like at least I'm doing something, not like playing. I haven't even siguro ang nilalaro ko na lang recently is yung naglaro tayong Valorant and Genshin. Yeah, like I don't even I don't know if it's loss of interest then, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Again, could be a lot of things.
yeah, like I'm not like trying to ano yun? Hindi.
You're not actively trying to not play those games.
Yeah, I'm not actively actually both. I'm not actively trying to not play and I'm not actively trying to play.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Would you say that's like a just in the middle? Could
Mm,
be a healthy middle lang for now,
yeah.
especially if you have work. At least you still play. It's not like you don't play at all.
Yeah.
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 Hopefully, that's a healthy middle
Hopefully.
ground.
Hopefully. Hmm.
All right. Is there anything else? Anything else you want to bring up, dude?
I think the rest of the things is for my therapist because it's like
Like heavy
pretty,
stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
whack.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you know when. And that's what helps then with going to therapy. I also went to therapy, and you kind of get a sense of like what things you can only just or you have to only say to your therapist because it's
Mm,
not really worth saying it to non-therapists, especially if you're expecting advice or help.
yeah. Oh, my therapist said something about like wag masyado ano to? Yung dig deep into emotions. I don't know, something like that.
Mm,
Like what I'm
makes
doing, like
sense.
wag masyadong gawin yun kasi if I unearth something I can't handle, I might turn
Uh, dude.
I might
Mm.
turn psychotic.
Uh-huh.
Because it happened to him before daw na when there was
Wow.
he had a patient na ganun yung ginagawa ko. And then he turned psychotic because he unearthed something that he couldn't handle.
Like really something he's been repressing the
Oh,
whole
parang ganun.
time. That's wild.
Yeah.
As someone
Really.
that's never been to therapy, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
No, I haven't really heard of that really being a thing until
Yeah,
now.
exactly. That's why yun din yung parang I guess fear because I've been like reflecting a lot recently and yeah. Parang at some point where do I stop reflecting?
Yeah. At what point does it just become like rumination, negative?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's healthy to sit with your thoughts once in a while, but just it's just
Mm.
not don't not too much. It's kind
Like
of similar to
mm.
what I'm aware of. Something similar to that is people with PTSD aren't advised to do mindfulness meditation where you just clear
Mm.
your mind because once they clear their mind, those
Boom.
PTSD thoughts show up. So they do
Yeah.
what something called grounding where they just or it's kind of like they just flood their minds.
Mm.
If I made a mistake with explaining it, apologies. But something like that. Like they don't do mindfulness meditation where they clear the head when they have PTSD. So
Very
it
interesting.
makes sense that if you have, yeah, I guess if you have certain
You just
mental
can't go
conditions,
into those thoughts. You really
Mm.
can't.
yeah, uh, yeah. So like it's cool. Na very interesting. Na certain medical, certain mental, psychological conditions prevent you from doing certain like certain what do you call this interventions like like
Mm.
types of meditation or thinking too much stuff like that. Interesting. There are side effects too. Interesting, no? Just like medicine, but it's all
Mm.
it's like psych intervention, but they have side
Yeah.
effects also. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, I always wanted to go clinical, but I'm taking up dev psych. I
Hmm.
can do both naman. I might take up
Yeah.
a class on clinical just to,
How many years would that take?
if I'm going
Clinical.
at my pace now, 6 units. So that's two classes, 6 units a sem. Maybe 3 years lang actually. Then I'm gonna be doing my thesis if I just take dev psych classes, like the core classes, then just dev psych. But I might want to take extra classes, like some in clinical or some in other fields like personality, social psych. We'll see. If I end up taking more, I'll be there longer. I'll also, if I can take up to like 12 units, I think 9 or 12. So
Mm.
it'll shorten the time. But 6 units per sem is all I can manage now with work also and COVID pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 3 years, 3 4 years, hopefully. Yes. I don't know if I'm still gonna if I'm going to enroll next year. I don't know. The fatigue, the pandemic fatigue's gotten to me really recently. I've been in a bit of a slump actually the past few weeks.
Very understandable. It's different.
Yeah,
It
I
hits
used to
different.
sleep early then wake up early, but like I read this thing online, like a certain phenomenon. I forget what it's called there, but I'll just try to describe it. You tend to sleep really late because most of your day is preoccupied being busy with like work or school or whatever. So you stay up late to try to have some alone time just to
Mm-hmm.
kind of make
Mm.
compensate for the time you spent on other things and you just want your me time. So I end up staying up late nga, just scrolling Reddit or just lying down, dude. And I can't sleep early because I just want some me time.
I saw
But
that on a Facebook post.
yeah, I think on there or Twitter or something. Yeah, and that's what I'm going through right now. Actually, like having a hard time sleeping early. Uh, I know if I wake up early, I can, but it's just different. It's different having your alone time at the end of the day versus having your alone time first thing in the morning. Iba yung you're done with everything. Now I can just like lie down for a couple hours. Uh,
Very
yeah,
true.
that's where I'm at now. But otherwise, I'm good, naman. I'm good.
Oh, we
I
have
don't need
we have episode 2 for that. It's fine. It's fine.
to have episode two for that. Uh, if you're watching this, uh, uh, but yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
it's a good conversation, man. And Kaylan, I know like coming into this, you kept saying you kept playing yourself down, not playing yourself down, but
Downplaying yourself.
kept downplaying yourself, saying that you weren't really gonna be able to contribute. You contributed a lot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the least educated person here. Let's go.
Least schooled person, if that's a word. But
Schooled.
educated, I don't know. I mean, you went to you have the least years in school amongst the three of us, but least educated, who's to say, right?
That's the
Yeah.
most years,
I have the
man.
most years in school
Because he's still in
Oh
school.
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still
yeah.
in school.
Right. Orange. So you do have the most years. So
Yeah.
how are you the least educated?
Because I didn't graduate.
Gets. Well, quality education takes time. A wise friend of mine, Aji, said that once.
Mm.
And
Very
many
good.
times. Actually, he always says that quality education takes time.
Mm-hmm, it does.
And I said that then when I got delayed.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say that all the time now.
No?
Yep,
Why?
yep, yep. Quality education takes time. That's why I'm in Trinity.
What do you guys think of dreams?
Dreams? I don't have them anymore.
Do you think it's
Dang, Freud.
it's a clutter?
Sigmund Freud.
Do you guys think like it's a clutter of like what's happening in the world, like baggage sa utak nyo, or does it mean something?
It could. Sigmund Freud would say yes. I don't know if are there like more modern dream studies. I actually haven't read up on them if ever. If you guys
I
know,
don't know.
bring it up. But my personal idea of dreams, sometimes it's our minds. I feel like it's our minds. I don't know if I read this somewhere or if it's just
Hmm.
my opinion. So I don't know if I'm plagiarizing. I'm sorry, but what I think, I mean, this is just my personal word. These are my personal words now. It's our mind like processing certain events while we're sleeping. Because sometimes you know how dreams can be mundane,
Hmm.
and like sometimes I have dreams where I wake up late for school or I fail an exam,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like very mundane stuff that could actually happen.
Yeah.
Dude, I
That
actually dreamed about this thing last
yeah,
night.
Mhm.
I did.
And you just said you don't dream.
Yeah, but like I don't usually dream, but like dreamed about this
that's
event
that's how
Uh-huh.
anxious you were for
because
this.
I was thinking I have an exam literally right before this thing, and I was like,
Ah,
Yeah, I was also thinking I'm getting vaccinated and all that, and I have and all. Then
bro,
uh,
really?
I thought I
I'm
was gonna
gonna
be late
okay,
for
go.
work. That's cool. So maybe nga, it was your. I would guess na it was your brain processing, like anticipating this na, anticipating the stress of this or whatever, diba?
Mm.
Doing the exam and then this after. Interesting if it's like that. How about
Mm.
when you have a weird dream, right? Like with
Yeah.
Harry Potter and shit like that.
Yeah. What if you have a futuristic dream? Like
Deja vu.
no,
Huh.
like a few years ago, I dreamt specifically of playing Apex, and Apex wasn't around.
What?
Yeah, dude. So was that like a peek into the future?
Did you write it down? You should write these
You actually
things
should
down
write dreams down.
when it's like
I
that.
don't. I don't write it down.
But how did you notice Apex when you saw the first trailer of Apex? Actually,
No, I didn't know it was Apex at first, but then there was a specific area in Apex where there was a banner close to the cliff, and I
yeah,
was playing around the banner on the cliff,
yeah,
and then I was like, "Oh shit! I dreamt about this before. I
yeah.
dreamt about
Oh,
playing this game."
that happens to me sometimes. I'm in a situation, and
Yeah.
it's not like deja vu because there are sometimes deja vu's like
Mm.
this happened before. But I sometimes also have those situations where I dreamt about this before,
Yeah.
but then I'm not sure. What if it's just a more complicated form of deja vu? Shit, I don't know. But anyway, in your case, if it was a dream,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool, man.
Future. I know. I'm an oracle.
That's your purpose pala, Josh.
I'm a fucking dreamer.
No wonder, dude. I'm an oracle. I see into the future. Hmm.
Pretty
That's
weird.
very interesting. Well, who knows? It's hard. It's hard to study dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not
diba,
sure if I have like other future telling dreams.
dogs also dream, right? Like I just see some articles people share
Mm.
on Facebook na your dog dreams, and most likely it's you. Parang ganun yung headline.
Mm.
I wonder what dreaming does for a dog. Maybe it just processes. Yeah, feel ko in the practical sense of it. Maybe dreams are there to. They're just a byproduct of your mind just working, pa rin. Your brain working
Yeah.
at night.
A lot of studies actually also say that it's just that your brain just puts together whatever you've
Whatever
processed
happened
already,
in your.
and it just puts them in random orders as well. So sometimes your dreams can actually just be completely
Yeah,
Mm.
like it's just a collage of
yeah.
things that have entered your mind.
So
So it
it's
can also
just
be
a
fantastic.
random collection of things, and it just so happened to resemble something in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
You're an oracle.
Maybe it's, yeah. That's the only explanation. You heard it here first. Josh, tell us.
You can tell the future.
Should write an episode.
What if
with-
it's ano ba? Merong something about like parallel universes?
Oh,
I'm
are
not
we like from being sad to parallel universe?
Yeah, dude.
What about parallel universes?
Like, what if your dreams are a peek into a parallel universe? Right?
Dude, yeah, that's I heard about that before.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't even want to open that rabbit hole. I watched part of a YouTube video that's entitled How to Visualize the 10th Dimension.
Hello?
It's legit. I'll find it, I'll link it to you guys later. But it starts from the first dimension, right? The first dimension is like a point, right? What's the
Yeah.
second dimension? 2 points and then the line connecting them.
Yeah.
3D. The third dimension is, with
Yeah.
the z axis or something, and then
Yeah.
from there it was already explaining a person who could only live in the second dimension would see the third dimension this way, blah blah blah, and then it's so trippy, and then apparently that's how we third dimension people will see like the fifth dimension, something like that, like
Fourth dimension
yeah,
things.
fourth and fifth, dude, and then umaabot siya hanggang 10th dimension, dude. It's crazy. I forget it because I didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
The video explains it in just like simple diagrams. So it'll draw like a little person, then the branching paths. At one point, one of the dimensions is like the parallel universe. Apparently, that's one of the other dimensions.
What the fuck?
I'll
How
get
did
to
we
it.
get to this?
Because
Just
Josh
dreams.
was like, "Do you know about the parallel dimensions?"
No.
We
I
were
said
talking about
dreams.
dreams.
Yeah, and then I related it to parallel dimensions. Like, what if it's like peeking into a you? Like, what if it's like peeking into your life in a parallel dimension?
Well, I hope not, because some of
Some of my dreams are fucked. Let's not think about that.
some of the stuff I did in those dreams, I wish no, I never would have done in any parallel dimension.
Like, you're still you, but then you're
Yeah.
just watching. Like,
You're watching another version of you.
Oh,
live
God.
through their
Sometimes
life.
you're not even you in the dream, diba?
Sometimes you're
play
just a
the
disembodied thing. You're just
Or sometimes you're
following.
camera, like The Sims.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna show chat. Chat. Look at our shirts.
We didn't plan this.
It was so weird. That's why I didn't want to take off my jacket, chat.
I didn't plan this.
Didn't plan this.
It's getting hot.
Yeah. Anyway, dreams are weird.
Dreams are weird, dude. I'm trying to remember like one of the weirdest dreams I've ever had, but I can't really think. Like it's all just like a mess. But I've had some weird dreams. I hate the dreams where you think like you wake up like it's a nightmare. I've had dreams where it's a nightmare. Then I know I'm in a nightmare, so I wake up. I force myself to wake up, but I'm still in another dream.
It's the fake out.
I've had that happen to me like twice or thrice already in my life. Like I'd really go, "Whoa," and I wake up, and then wait, I'm in another dream. But I think once I was able to do that back to back, like, "Whoa," and then from my bed.
I'm gonna read chat. You guys planned your shirts in a parallel universe.
Oh,
I was
maybe.
gonna say actually, Tuxedo Jam. Maybe we did.
We did.
Maybe.
We did.
In our dreams.
Yung dreams na yung ayokong
Like
dreams is
SpongeBob.
if
Okay, yeah.
something favorable happens, and then you wake up and then
And then you're like, fuck, oh no. Bro,
the day hasn't started.
I had a dream. I was with my girlfriend Chrissy, like in person, and you're holding hands and stuff. And I wake up. Pandemic. Lockdown. No.
Rip.
It's so sad. Rip.
Like I had dreamed that I was playing with my friend, like sina Miggy, Paolo, my friends. Like we're hanging out, and I wake up. Oh, pandemic.
Damn it.
My dream for a while ago was I failed the fucking exam. I got my results right now. I'm happy.
Nice.
That's good. I had a dream, something like that, didn't I? Like I failed an exam or something, but
Yeah.
I
Dude,
didn't even I woke up. Wala naman akong exam.
dude, I had a dream na I was failing PE because of attendance. And, I was,
so-
and then I wake up. And
Wait, I'm
like,
not in college.
wake up, I graduated.
dude, yeah, I hate dreams like that where like you're so late and then kind of like,
Oh, dude, I hate those.
dude, yeah, like the ending of Whiplash. If you guys have seen Whiplash,
I haven't seen Whiplash, but go
Okay,
ahead. I don't
no
mind the
spoilers
spoiler. I don't mind it. I don't mind
I don't
it.
really care.
Okay, if you guys want to watch Whiplash, don't listen to. But near the end, kasi basically the main guy is rushing to the performance, but he's late.
Mhm.
Since he was rushing, his car he gets into a head-on collision. He's not dead, but he's like injured. But then he's dizzy and stuff. But then he still like limps really fast because he's near the venue. So he like still goes to the venue and he makes it to the and then he plays the drums while he's like bleeding from the forehead and stuff because he was late. So I've had similar dreams. Not really naman na I get into an accident, but yung really like I'm so late and I'm rushing and I'm forcing myself to like make it to the appointment. And then I feel like, oh, I let so many people down, and then I'm so tired. And then I wake up and it's just a dream. Sil, why?
But I like that over the things where something good happens to you.
Exactly.
Well,
I'd rather have something
there's
bad.
some good dreams. Like there's a dream where I hung out with Emma Stone and she was really cool. And then
Parallel universe Diero is
Parallel universe there was dating Emma Stone.
and I just remember waking up like I really feel like if I woke up and I was like, I genuinely feel now if I were to meet Emma Stone, we'd be good friends. That's how I felt. So I didn't feel so bad now. It wasn't real. But I get it. I still have those dreams now where it's like, oh damn, and then.
What about those like relating to like realistic dreams? Have you ever eaten in a dream and feel full?
No. I feel
Dude.
hungry after.
I've had dreams where like I shit myself in my dream. I
Okay.
wake up and I'm like,
Damn.
safe. I had some dreams where I piss or number two.
Dude.
Grab when I wake up. It's like the nightmare where I just
Dude, I've had that dream. Like, when I woke up and then tinanong ako ng tita ko, ano gusto mong kainin? So, sabi ko, kumain ako pizza. Saan ka kumain pizza? Sa panaginip ko. We're like, what the fuck?
Busog ka na.
Tapos busog ako.
Dude, you just solved poverty.
pare. Tigil tayo sa train of thought na yan.
That's it. That's all. That's the future of the world.
Eat in your dream.
Gonna dream good things, like the Matrix.
Oh no. The Matrix.
Or if you guys have seen, no spoilers. But if you guys haven't watched Demon Slayer Mugen Train, it's a really good.
Is that an animal?
Yeah, it's an
It-
anime.
Yeah.
You don't watch nga, diba? Nga pala.
Of course.
Well,
Don't spoil,
thought-
chat says. Don't spoil.
I won't. I really won't. Don't worry. I wouldn't want to have gotten spoiled there, but just watch it. Watch it. This is another, diba? Caleb. Hey, Caleb, what's up? I missed the outside. I was just thinking about how the last time I saw Caleb was. I saw him like I was meeting a friend somewhere in where was that? Mandaluyong or something. And then Caleb was like just got out of work, and we just bumped into each other. This is like right after college or something. Yeah, I miss the outside world, man. Jeez.
I'm sorry, chat. No.
Outside the world. What a world.
What a world. I had a dream where I took a shit. Then I woke up and I actually shit. That happened.
I'm sorry.
That's in dreams.
Outside, what's that? Oh no.
I don't remember anymore.
Dude, when I got my first dose of a vaccine, I was so confused when I was outside. What is this sunlight?
Oh, cool! You got. I know.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. The thing is,
Ako na lang pala
I
hindi vaccinated.
forgot that I have this thing. I have this thing where if I get hit by the sun, I sneeze like a motherfucker.
All your memories come back.
No,
Like a
no, I sneeze like so much.
You're allergic to the sun.
Yeah, I am.
So when people are like that, I have a cousin who's allergic to light, as in even like artificial light, like example this ring light.
Damn.
Really? That's so
He gets
hassle.
red and start watering. Yeah, I think it's better now. But I remember before, like like it's the photo studio. He was in a photo studio. He couldn't like keep his eyes open.
Damn. Sure ka hindi siya singkit?
No, dude,
That's chill.
he's half white. He's a white boy. Something like that. Allergic to light. Or maybe it's just his eyes are sensitive to light. But parang he would like, it would water and then his eyes would get red.
Wait, so does that include the cell phone screens and PC screens?
Well, as far as I know, parang hindi. I think
Baka blue light kasi yung...
strong white light. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Aren't
Like in
cell
photos,
phone screens and monitors blue light?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah. The blue light, it erodes your brain.
Yeah, anyone in
I
chat
like
that
it.
wants to be part of
After the
this next
Yeah.
week?
if you want us to like listen to
Yeah.
we're game to do that.
Yeah.
Bungang araw.
If you guys want to be a part of this, just DM Kalen. He'll screen you.
I will. I actually will.
Yeah, he'll screen you if it's fine. And then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the
Alright.
guy there. Fine.
Yeah, and then I want to know like what the viewers thought kayo of today. Like of
Yeah,
the
actually.
format.
Do you
Right?
guys have any suggestions as to?
Especially the first part, like the first
Feedback.
hour. Yeah, how did that first hour go? Like when you were getting into that very personal stuff, life story stuff. How was it? Also, grab it. Josh, have you heard TK's closing?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sad.
End of an era.
It's good. Thanks, Caleb. It's good. It's good.
My opinion is maybe you can have a little more structure, but that would be more easily done if we actually know where we're going, and I don't wanna really.
Right.
It depends on the person din. Kasi ako rin, ayoko nang may diretso.
Yeah, but you should try yung like having some guide questions at least.
Yeah, maybe you should have everything there.
With Josh, we really just asked like, "How are you?" Yeah, 'cause
My suggestion is that the center bottom guy should go fuck himself.
Nice.
center-
Nice.
Okay.
Nice
Oh, yeah.
suggestion.
Alright.
I think I agree. Yeah, and then we're doing it on his channel and all.
Now Diero's gone from the stream.
Oh god, yeah. What?
Cut.
I disintegrate. You are Diero now. Oh, this is fun. I had fun. Nice. I'm also getting really sleepy now. I had a long day
So,
today.
yeah, we'll end it here. And it was a good first thing.
Good
We
first
didn't.
session. Thanks, boys. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Kalen.
Thank you.
I'm below.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the like button and ring the notification bell icon for the algorithm, And today, question of the day: what do you think about the map Breeze? Put your is stands OP? You tell in the comments for the algorithm. Go.
Oh my god. Actually, I think we should have an actual question of the day.
Yeah, we should have a question of the day, and then we can talk about it then like at the start.
Yeah. Let's start thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Question of the day. From the listeners, the viewers, pala.
Yeah.
Is cereal a soup?
Yeah. Question? Any question? You guys like general question? You guys have
Yeah, is cereal a soup?
Yeah. Yes. Next question.
No argument. Yes, it's a soup.
It is a soup. Right? You drink it like a soup. Right?
Is a hot dog a
Wait.
sandwich?
May laman siya.
Hot dog a sandwich.
No.
If it's in between bread, Pwede. A hot
It's a
dog
sandwich.
sandwich.
It's a
Call that.
sandwich.
It's a hot dog sandwich. If it's by
Yeah.
itself, it's just
Hot dog. What's a good question of the day?
I think if we do this kind of
Are
bit,
dreams real?
this kind of bit should like make people think about their week and their insights on specific topics. So yeah, for next we'll actually have a question of the day that we'll maybe talk about at the start of the stream next time, and it'll be maybe not really a theme.
And it can maybe transitioned into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We can think of something like if it's right now. We can think of something that's related to intrinsic self-worth if you want.
Right.
Why is chat still talking about the cereal being a soup? We already move on with your lives.
May liquid tapos may sahog. More like may sabog.
Diero's sleepy.
Hey, what's a good question related to intrinsic?
I mean, we don't need to force the one today.
I want to force it. That's my last thing today, and then I'm gonna collapse after.
All right.
I can think of something.
My last 2 brain cells will come up with something.
Two? Tangin na.
Yeah,
Dami, pare.
Sorry, I'm flexing.
You're flexing on us. What do we do?
Brain cells. Wala akong pakialam sa pamilya ko, mga kaibigan ko. Pag ako may goal kasi, focus ako sa goal ko.
I'm so tilted.
Trav, it's not TM1, aka TM1.
Gumagano.
So
Focus.
tilted.
Eto, goal. Focus.
I saw that meme.
Ah!
Alam mo, okay lang dito sa iba. No.
Diba,
Basta ako, goal ko.
focus niya yung weights.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a question.
Um,
Hmm.
My questions now are stupid. How do you know when you found your self-worth? Tuxedo John. How do you know you found your self-worth? Or how do you know your self-worth?
That's a good question.
Well,
Okay. Well, we'll think about that next time. I'm sleepy. Well, we'll talk about
How do you know if you found your self-worth?
Yeah. How do you know when you found your self-worth?
I think we can relate it to what happened a while ago. Josh, you see yourself as someone that's worthy of anything now? You do after reflecting?
Yeah, Josh, what do you think? How can you answer that?
Do I see myself worth something?
Now, yeah.
Today I'm teaching.
A bit more than you did when we started.
I'd be lying if I said no. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So
I guess that's-
how did you come to that conclusion? What changed? What did you learn today about your self-worth?
because I'm taking care of myself. So, in taking care of myself, I see value in me that's worth taking care of. Like, it's not that I need to, like, prove to myself that I'm worth something. Right? It's just that I am me. That's why I want to take care of me. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, Caleb sent me something through DMs. I'm gonna forward it to our DC.
Natulog na kami, Caleb. Ano ba yan?
Yeah, actually, we'll talk about it another time. We'll talk about it. Another
do the show anymore.
time. We only said we were gonna do this for 2 hours. We're about to end.
You're watching this, I'm already dead.
Burnout.
Burnout.
No, I'm also just really thirsty then. I'm
Mm,
famished. But I'm curious. What did Caleb send?
It's I'll send it to the group chat.
Sige.
All right. Do most of your viewers us hop in at around this time, Kaylin, at like 10-ish?
Somewhat. I don't know. They hop in different times.
But it's like 8 p.m. a good start time.
Uh,
But there are quite a few online, right?
yeah. Yeah, 8 p.m.'s fine.
This one. Yeah. The one about the
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 37K.
fresh grad and then declining the 37K starting salary.
You want to
10-ish.
talk about that?
Well, I have it's my 2 centavos. So we're in Philippines. Grabe sabaw na ako. Like I don't really have like what I'm gonna say is very general. So it's like I get where people are coming from when they feel like that person who declined 37K, uh, you know, doesn't really know what to expect considering the reality of
Yeah,
the
the fresh grad.
diba, of the current status quo in the Philippines. Na when you're a fresh grad, it's very unlikely na a Filipino company is going to hire you for 37K starting. But with that said, again, that was because it's the status quo. Again, with that said, hopefully that isn't the status quo, diba? And hopefully we could all get paid more. Especially me who was a preschool teacher and now is in some another field na related pa rin to education. Teachers should get paid more, and among other professions. Even I read somewhere na even nurses in the Philippines, medical technicians, get paid 10K starting monthly.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Sometimes
so
ikaw pa ngayon magbabayad.
dude, that's wild. If you work for the government, like if you work in like UP, for example, teaching UP, you're gonna the payment it's okay, but you're gonna get paid late naman, like sometimes months. All the red tape.
Oh,
Like,
really?
it's really not ideal. The current the job situation, the employee situation in the Philippines. Pero considering na you're in the Philippines, I would have jumped at 37K personally. I don't know what an entry level marketing associate does. I'm not in that field, but I feel like I have
Just the
friends who are
salary itself, right?
yeah, I have friends then who are in creatives, and I'm sure they would jump then at 37K. But it would be nice to live in the Philippines where we all start with 60K and where 37K is low.
What is this copy pasta?
Hmm?
I'm so confused.
Can I say Jared's really good to talk to people? Ah, thanks. How do you pronounce it? Zapiz. Thanks. I'm touched. I didn't think I'd
That's why we got. That's why we got him for this.
That's
Yeah,
why-
we stole him. We're not even paying him.
What is he? Zapiz.
The right man for the job.
If you're watching this, I'm already dead. I'm sleepy already.
Oh, we
can
should
end it.
we should just end it. We should just end
No, but
it.
what do you? Oh yeah, you can talk more about that. But that's
Yeah.
not really. Oh, that's actually that thing that Caleb sent though about that. That's related then to self worth actually.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so to tie it to self worth, diba? That marketing associate, applicant, they, did you say she? She
She.
declined. She, yeah, I guess her self worth. She knew that she's worth 60K. That's pretty much it. She feels like she's worth 60K.
If he says
And
60K.
most companies in the Philippines aren't ready to pay that much. Sadly.
Well, it's hard also with the margins of how much you earn in a company.
Yeah, there's that then, right? Like, can companies simply pay
They
them?
can't just pay more. It's hard, especially with taxes and how we've increased taxes on the more rich.
Diba?
Mhm.
Diba? It's
Now we're getting into taxes, which is not.
Someone will get paid less.
yeah. Diba? Someone will get paid less, or the service will get more expensive. But yeah, I wonder. Yeah. So if everything just gets more expensive, except I wonder why. I wonder what the solution is. Keep prices low, but pump out more. Actually, I'm not an economics major.
Actually, That's
Business.
I have a lot of things to say about that, but
Mm.
it'll give us it's a 30-minute
Right.
conversation. Let's just move forward.
Si Roos Baylis kasi eh.
Yeah.
Right? That's a good thing to talk about some of
We
it.
can do it another time.
She deserves 60K because she graduated.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that's-
another conversation.
yeah.
That's a whole new thing. That's another can of worms.
Yeah,
Another can of
Yeah,
worms.
that's the.
Yeah.
that's pride. Okay, let's
Oh no, pride.
Let's go back to them parallel universes.
parallel universes.
Yeah.
All right. Good talk again, guys. This is a good first episode.
Wait, so any question of the day natin for next?
We'll think about it off stream and then we'll present it.
I will just post it.
Yeah, we'll present it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
See you, Zapiz.
See you guys.
See you.
Chat.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for watching.
listening. Thank you
If
for
you have any
relating.
complaints
Oh, guys.
about the
Before we
series,
go, viewers sent something for us to react to. Do you guys want to react to it together?
yeah.
Sige.
Let's react to it.
Commit to the 2 hours.
Yeah.
10 more seconds.
Here it is, bro. Here it is.
Nag-OT na comedy.
Nag-OT na kami dito.
Om Sim, nag-OT kami.
OT.
Wait.
Over 2 hours.
How do I share it to you and
OT
share it on
stands for
stream?
over 2 hours.
I guess late siguro nag-start yung stream on their end. Right?
Yeah.
Pero
Oh yeah, we started past 8 na, diba?
Do you guys see
Kaya
it?
kaka 2 hours lang. Watching stream, opening it, it's loading. Okay, I see
okay,
it.
just gawa ka muna si Andre.
Self-defense tutorial, okay.
Oh!
Wait. Let me move my camera so chat can see it as well.
This is a fun segment. Let's just like, if something gets, if a topic gets too heavy, just send memes.
Just send me memes. Send me things to watch.
Alright.
Kamukha niya
Wait.
si Andre Igago. Andre Paras.
Oh, medyo. Okay.
I'm clicking.
Today I'm
Watch it
teaching you the
second.
deadliest self-defense move known to man. However, this move is only for life or death situations and not to be messed with. This move was created by
I've seen this
Yetsuki
guy's
in
videos.
1987. However, it was immediately banned from all
I've
karate
seen
competitions due to its violent nature. Which is why once
this
again I
video
urge you to
specifically.
use caution. Step 1 is to make a fist ensuring that your thumb is on the outside of your fingers. If it is on
I've
the
seen
inside,
this
it will break
now,
your
I've
thumb
seen
during
this now.
impact. Do this with both hands. You now want to place your fists halfway between your chest
no,
and your
I've
hip.
seen
Once
this.
you're at this point, move them slowly from side to side and eventually the momentum will end up with you.
You know what? Actually, before you saw the link, I was gonna say, I hope you won't be rickrolled. I should have said that. That would have been great if I said that out loud.
Puppy cat.
Why
One of the
did-
best.
Why did autoplay?
Be in
Alright.
copycat.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you for that.
Let's see if are we gonna dream about this tonight? Who
We're gonna
knows?
dream
So-
about getting rickrolled.
You're gonna get nightmares of getting
I deserve it. Guys, check
no,
out
but
my
you know-
OnlyFans in the about section.
You know how hard it is to get genuinely rickrolled now? Because when you link to the original video, an ad's gonna play first.
Actually, yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
You can't rickroll na the usual way. You gotta resort to stuff like that.
Guys.
At least creativity. Alright.
Alright, now we're
Wait,
ending. We're ending.
Yeah, we're ending. Alright, good night. Good night, everyone.
guys.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Good night.
And wait, we have to say like what's our ending thing? And bye. I don't know. Bye. Bye.
Wait, guys. If
We're
ever
ending.
you feel
and
like
bye.
you want to be part of this, if you want to guest in
Yeah.
it, just contact me. Or if you're a friend of Josh or Diero, contact them. But I will be the one that you'll be referred to me anyway.
Yeah.
Alright?
All
Alright.
roads lead back to Kalen.
Of
so
course.
Might as well go straight to the source, right?
Alright. Good night, guys.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks so much.
Thanks for
this was
watching.
fun. Good night.
Thanks for
Good night,
spending
good
time with us. I hope this conversation, even if you weren't directly part of the conversation, the insights helped you in any way as
Yeah,
well.
Helped you think.
Mhm.
Made you think. Made you think. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Pee pee poo poo.